Boondock Saints fans? So, we have Sean and Flanery with us. So if anyone...
And his gluten-free chips.
And his gluten-free chips.
So because they had none with gluten in it.
So, if you do have a question, we ask that you start lining up now at the microphone. Or a pension chip.
Where's Rocco?
He's right there. Disappear. Where is he?
Smoking a cigarette.
Going good?
Yeah.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
So, Sean, before we all start, I just heard this little buzz in my ear earlier today about something how you and Norman share donuts often. So you got him some for his birthday. I don't know anything about this.
Look at Rock fucking lollygagging in her.
Is it a certain flavor? Is it a flavor?
I got nowhere to be. What are you doing?
Come on in.
Hey, we're waiting on you, Rock. I think he's supposed to be up here. Yes, Rock, what can I answer for you? You want me to tell you a joke? Get up here! No. We're waiting. Motherfucker. What can I do for you? What are we going to chat about today?
I hate that this is the first question, but this is something I've always wanted to know. You're an actor, you do a lot of acting.
No, I fish.
You...
I fish. I go to the tiny corners of my brain where tragedy lives and I fish. Me and mortals act, I fish.
Who does one best?
That's all lies, you know that shit, right?
Well, then, I kind of want to know the truth.
Everybody claims like my craft comes from the tragedy in my life. Bullshit, I had great fucking parents. Nobody diddled my dirty bits when I was 7. All this shit, wear that shit on their sleeve like it's a fucking badge of honor. No, my craft comes from the angst. From when I was 6. And that babysitter, she was 16, and she touched me. Fuck yes, you did, man. It didn't fuck me up at all, man. I'm kidding, come on.
I don't think
She's serving fucking 7 to life, that bitch. Go ahead.
So you have to do love scenes or sex scenes, so what I'd like to know, and...
No, I don't shut up. No.
But do you apologize if you do, or you apologize if you
There's
don't?
a pill that they came up with long before Viagra that does just the opposite. You can take that shit, nothing. Radio silence, no shit. It gives men fucking power. You walk into a bar, she's looking, you're like, nothing, don't give a shit. Buy me a drink, fuck you. What'll I do to you in the parking lot? I don't fucking care.
Buy me another drink.
Exactly, buy me a fucking drink. But when that shit wears off, we're like, can I still buy that drink? Can I buy you 10?
Thanks, Sean.
No, I didn't even listen to your question. What was your question?
That was it.
Fucked up on you. What was
No, do you chub up or not? Depending on how the actress, of course.
And do you apologize?
And do you apologize if you do or don't?
You know, that's actually a good question. Here it is. You know, everybody, like I was talking about, like everybody wants to go like, oh, I go into the dark recesses of my brain and I channel this and I become this person. Full fucking shit. You know what? If a script is written well, the lines plug into you so intimately that your body reacts accordingly. You know what I mean? If you believe in the words that you're saying, if something happened to you, to your mother, your loved one, your body reacts accordingly. You don't have to experience that kind of loss to know what it would feel like, because that's the reason that we're all afraid of it, because you know what it would feel like, right? And the same thing, so if somebody goes, no, it was an outer body experience. Bullshit, your body fucking works. Whenever there's a fucking perfect 10 rubbing on down on your Jimmy Johnson, shit happens. You can't talk that shit off the wall. It's a suicide climber, it's fucking jumping. You're like, no, I was so lost in the moment, it did nothing for me. Bullshit! It's like when you're 15. How many dudes out there, you're 15, or okay, you're 19, your girlfriend goes, I can't even say this is fucking filthy. I can't even say it. Is anybody over here? It's like when you're 19 and your girl goes, oh my god, I want to watch it, it's hard. It's your baby, by the time you can see it, fucking diamond cut. Shit happens. You think you're in fucking bed, a chick's fucking grinding, Jimmy Johnson fucking flopping, and nothing goes on because you're in the moment? Bullshit. Your shit works. But it's never happened to me. Because I was talking about the ordinary man. I am the reincarnation of King Henry the motherfucking VIII. Give me a chicken wing. That was a pretty good Henry VIII, wasn't it? That chick back there with the curly hair is looking at me like I'm fucking batshit crazy. She's like turning around and going, are we in the right panel? But they're fucking leaving. I don't know. Take care, y'all. Clearly offended somebody deeply with that. Bye-bye, y'all! They're like, you know what, man? It was like hard-ons and chicken wings.
Our next question?
Yes.
Well, before I ask my question, I just want to say that thank you on behalf of all the Shine girls and the people who read your blogs. I mean, if you don't know about these blogs, check out shinetomorrow.com, seriously, because that is, I can't even tell you like a big enough thank you for what you've done for me.
You just did. Thank you. You know, guys, I appreciate all you guys showing up. A lot of people came from far corners of the country to show up here. And it's an honor, it's a privilege. I'm very humbled. Thank you guys for showing up.
Well, you're a very beautiful person, like you really are. So.
I'm incredibly
inside and out.
I'll be honest.
Well, my question is, how many like near-death experiences did you have during the filming of Young and Me?
A lot.
Can you like tell us about it?
Yeah. For example, one time we were shooting a Vickers machine gun. Vickers is a 50 cal machine gun on a tripod, huge, weighs about 150 fucking pounds. And we're shooting this with full blanks. Full blank means the load, the gunpowder. If it's full, it's like full capacity. Now that's not a lead slug in front of it, but it's full power. Sometimes whenever you're shooting blanks, you'll shoot half loads. But a lot of the semi-automatics, they're gas propelled. So you have to shoot a full load to get it to eject the empty shell to re-engage the next shell. So we were shooting full loads. And I have to run in front of this Vickers machine gun. And the stunt guys and everything are like, it's no problem, it's no problem. I'm like, I see a lot of stuff of people and I'm just, wow, you sure? Yeah, no problem. And they have these empty wood crates of shells that are, made of, it's not balsa wood. I mean, I don't know what it's made of, but they're thick wooden crates that hold shells. A good half-inch wood, and it's a crate. And they lay those out in the foreground. There's trenches, there's guys charging with bayonets, and he's the ground is shaking with this thing. We go, action! I sprint across it, the guys, I sprint right in front of the machine gun. The artillery crate explodes behind me from the compression. I feel my pants go, woo! Almost took me off my feet from a fucking blank. I'm like, did you guys test this shit first? Or were you just like thinking, it'll be fine? So that fucking blew my mind. All the times when people say, oh no, you don't need a shell because the compression can actually, no shit. The compression blew that wooden crate up. Then there's a time I capsized the steamer. We were shooting at the intersection of the Tana River and the Indian Ocean. When I say I was sensory deprivation for 3 days, did a low altitude pass to get the gazelles to clear off a random field. Landed, took Toyota Land Cruiser for another hour and a half to the Tana River. We took canoes for 3 hours to get to the Indian Ocean where we set up base camp. when I say that I met guys that had never seen fire, video, or white people before. And I'll show you guys, can you guys bring up on the screen as well? Oh shit. I have pictures on my phone, I'll show you guys if you want to hang out afterwards, of me playing hacky sack with the Masai Mara. No shit. Some of the best gifts I've ever received. For 5 Ethiopian crosses, I traded 2 cassettes and about a month worth of batteries and a Walkman. Jimi Hendrix Smash Hits, Led Zeppelin Remastered. To them, the best exchange in the world. To me, they have no idea that they got so fucking ripped off. But I'll tell you, whenever I put the headphones on for the first time, it's scalding in the back of my eyelids. Whenever you push play. Oh! Oh! I mean, it was fucking magic. I mean, we learned to communicate with 0 words. We were playing hacky sack. But anyway, there was one of the Masai Mara. His name was Dai. I don't know his real name, but that's what I started calling him based on it was a long and it had a Dai in there. I was like, what do you think it was a Dai? I was like, okay, your name's Dai. And we became friends. You know, I would videotape us and the bonfire, and I'd show him on my, it wasn't a laptop computer, but it was like a flip top you could watch video, and it had fire. And he was actually afraid to touch the screen because it was a video of fire. I mean, it was one of the most magical experiences of my existence thus far, but we became friends. So we're doing a shot with a steamer, a vintage steamer, a 1910 steamer. And there's myself and Dai is on it, and a couple of other extras. We're going down, we make a U-turn in the Tana River. Now every day going to set, we'd be in a canoe, and I'd see crocs on the banks everywhere. And I'd see 2 little eyes sticking up out of the water. Hippos, the most territorial animal known to man, those fuckers will kill you. Like the crocs are scared shitless of the fucking hippos. Every day, I'd see those fuckers scouting south. So we're going down, we're making a U-turn. The camera boats are like, oh, we gotta get another shot. I'm like, the sun's going down, the tide's lowering, and every time the hull is scraping, we make a U-turn, we tilt it, boom, it catches loose and it fires. We make the U-turn. I'm like, guys, if the tide's going down, we're gonna capsize this motherfucker. Also, we're on the Tropic of Cancer. It's stationary water, so there's Bellhartsia in the water. This is a parasite that gets into your body, you die in like a day. Crocs, hippos, and some fucking germ that kills you in a day. Like, this shit will kick the fuck out of AIDS, you know what I mean? So we're going down there, we're making a U-turn. Every time the tide's lower and the hull gets stuck, we almost capsize. I'm like, guys, they're like, sun's going down, we need one more shot. We just gotta get it. Sure enough, we go down, hull starts scraping, starts to go upside down. I start running up the side of the boat as it's flipping over, and I run all the way into the hull, sticking up into the sky, and Dai's nowhere to be seen. He's clinging onto the back of the boat, so not to be hero, which is what you do. Jump into the water, he can't swim. And I start swimming over to him, and the camera boat I see racing up to us. And I go up to Dai, and he starts, what you do, your instincts, he starts to keep his head above water. He's doing everything in his power to push me under to keep his head up. I went all the way down, came up behind him, wrenched him from the back of his 1917 Belgian Army jacket, and pulled him to the back of the boat, and he hung onto that hull like a baby to its brand new mom. I let go and I started pushing off because he was kicking his legs, he was still flailing. I start swimming towards the camera boat, he's okay. Camera boat comes up, I'm like, thank God, thank God. Crocs are leaving the shore, hippos are leaving the shore, the camera boat, whoa, right fucking by me. I'm like, fuck you, motherfuckers. They clearly didn't see me because it was a long lens shot, gorgeous shot. It's in the episode. Right till it died. They're like, where's Sean? Where's Sean? Where's Sean? He's fucking back there floating towards the fucking Indian Ocean. No shit, there was not a molecule of my being that didn't think that I was absolutely gonna die that day. There was crocs coming at me, there was hippos everywhere, and I was just trying to stay afloat. I was literally, my lips were squeezed together because I didn't want to get any of the water anywhere in me. Finally, the camera boat came, they got me on board, they probed me, stuck me, inserted everything, tested me for everything. Luckily, there was no Bellhartsia, but motherfucking shit, did that scare the piss out of me.
Did you have to wear a Speedo on that shoot?
Oh, mohair Speedo, obviously. I mean, I rock a mohair Speedo. Doesn't everybody wear a mohair Speedo?
My bad.
Yeah. So yeah, did I come close to, yeah, I would say, you know what, I might have not been close to dying, but I fucking thought I was. That scared the shit out of me. And the Vickers machine gun that wasn't supposed to do any damage and blew a hole in my pant leg and destroyed an ammo crate. But I'll tell you one of the scariest things, we did these trenches, the Battle of the Somme. And we were doing these trench charges where we all had rifles and bayonets. And there's a bunch of extras. We're in Prague, Czechoslovakia. And we do this charge, and I'm leading the charge. And everybody has real bayonets, because it's back then, we were in Prague, and there's no fakes. So everybody has a bayonet. We do charge, and I run out, and there's 1,000 guys behind me charging with bayonets. These motherfuckers didn't think. They understand Czech. They don't understand English. They're like, cut! Motherfuckers are still running, pointing their bayonet. I'm like, somebody tell them motherfucker cut! I don't want to stop them, motherfucker, fucking charge! I said, you guys didn't fucking think this shit through. We ran a fucking mile. Oh my God, fucking stop! They're like, yeah, we're gonna do it, yeah. That's a true story, man. It sounds ridiculous, right? Motherfucking bayonets were sharp. In the process of that, I also got to know some Czech guys, and I learned 2 lines in Czechoslovakian. Only 2. One is, where is the local library? And it says, Good day, Mr. Knihovna. Is any Czech speakers in here that can confirm? Well, anyway, it's Good day, Mr. Knihovna. That means, where is the local library? The other line I learned on my request is, Všechny palačinky slešle hačko, stretch se do prodila. Say it again so you don't think I'm making this shit up. Všechny palačinky sešle hačko, stretch se do prodila. That means take the pancake, put whipped cream on it, and shove it up your ass. I just thought a fucking library line doesn't work. I fucking shove it.
You should have said that to the people walking out.
I think they were a good-hearted individual. I think they just probably stumbled into the wrong room. Thank you. Oh, got to kick ass on the airplane. Who's next? Sorry about a like 20-minute answer for a 3-syllable question.
Right, well, first of all, I would like to say something to you before I ask you a question. I don't want you to say a goddamn word, so be quiet.
If I could walk off the stage, now is when I would do it.
I want to tell you from all the Shine Girls, all your fans, everyone, okay? You tell us that you are so grateful and so honored to have us in your life. We are grateful and honored to have you in our life. No other actor, no other person takes so much time with each person to tell them how much they care about them, how to improve their life, how wonderful, I mean, life is. You give us a dream, and you push us towards greatness. And we cannot thank you enough for that. Your ShineUntilTomorrow.com group, website, your blogs, you share your heart with us. And that means more than any fucking thing in the world.
Absolutely.
Seriously, so thank you.
I appreciate it. I do. I appreciate it.
I said not to say anything. Ouch. I'm picking up, Sean. I'm kidding.
Now
I love you.
is when I would do, if I could, that exorcist shit when your head spins 360 degrees. Now is when I would do that combined with a moonwalk off the stage. Which would be a pretty fucking good trip. No, thank you very much. I appreciate the kind words. It's like, you know,
Nobody else does it though.
But, you know, I'm sure everybody does it. You know, I don't tell anybody. Well,
If anybody here's had a chance to meet him, he is the sweetest, most humble, most kindest man in the whole fucking world. I don't care what you say.
And he doesn't forget a thing.
well, I appreciate it. I
And you don't
appreciate
even know half of us. We're strangers to you. And you just open up.
it. Your name is Sonny White. You know exactly right.
He doesn't forget anything.
I have no idea. I don't even know who you are. Don't you fucking question me, Olivia. It's a fucking steel trap. You know, guys, it means a lot to me. It's like, I've never understood it, but I'd love to say that I'm the most giving individual, but I'll be honest with you, I'm a very self-serving and selfish individual. Because if you guys know, on the other side of the table, it's just a long line of people that want to take adoration, wad it up in a ball, and smear it all over you. And it is nourishment for my soul. It really is. If you guys knew what it was like on the other side, you'd stay there all day too. It fucking makes me feel good. It's a fucking wonderful feeling to have all you guys come into a room and you just want to hear me talk about something that I'm paid to do. it's like they pay me to make movies. I can't even believe it. I'm shocked that I haven't had to get a real job in 20 years, and I'm honored and I'm privileged. Don't tell the producers that, you know, but tell them I wouldn't do it unless they paid me. You know, that's the truth. It's like, I've had real jobs before, guys. I know what they are. I've busted my ass. I've done everything from working at Church's Fried Chicken to digging ditches for a sanitation company. I've worked for a movie van company. I've done it all. I know what work is, and this is not it. This is not work. You guys want to tell me that you love something that I've done, and it floors me. It makes me feel good. You know, so thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. Bye.
You had said that your favorite roles to play are evil, bad characters. If you could, if you could create your own evil character, like just in that thespian mind of yours. I'm just kidding. What would you create? Like, what would be your all-time favorite evil character to play if you could write something out?
You know, it's always interesting to play somebody really far removed from who you are. You know. It's interesting to do something that you don't do on a daily basis. And in that regard, it's very difficult to shoot a film with your friends around that are reminding you of exactly who you are. You know, so they're fulfilling roles as an end game, but they're not the funnest roles to do on a day-to-day basis. Boondock Saints, we could go to supper every night and shoot the shit with our friends. Roles that are some of my favorite creatively are not the type of roles where you can do that stuff on a nightly basis and remind yourself of who you are. They're a little bit more cerebral, and they're a little bit more, you know, without sounding like processy kind of crap, which you guys know I'm not that kind of an actor, but there are sometimes you just need to be left alone in the crevices of your brain, you know, but the end result's very fulfilling. So I like to design characters that are really separate from who I am. That's the fun stuff. And I think it'd be the fun stuff for everybody, you know?
Thank you, Sean.
You were very
Thank
good.
you.
So my question is, obviously you love what you do because you're awesome in everything you do, but I've seen you in like the Boondock Saints, and I loved you in Simply Irresistible. Do you prefer like more of the comedy, romantic, or like the action scenes that you do in Boondock Saints?
You know, there's a place for all of them, to be honest with you. It's all fun, you know? I mean, the action stuff is fun. I mean, the best part about Boondock is I'm making it with a bunch of buddies. You know, me and Regis have been friends from before Boondock. You know, that's what's kind of nonsense about it. They're like, well, so when you first met on set, it's like, no, we fucking met 5 years before set. You know, those are fun for very different reasons. And the romantic comedies and stuff like that are their own, like, Simply Irresistible, I thought was a real throwback to a 50s romantic comedy, you know? And I kind of liked it about that. And I think because of that, it kind of lost its audience. I think it would have had an audience back in 1961, but kind of missed it with contemporary society. But I like them for all different reasons, you know? It's like, I mean, my favorite cake is chocolate cake, but I don't want it every meal, you know?
Did you like working with Sarah Michelle Gellar?
I had a wonderful time, yeah.
What was your name? I'm Heather.
What's that? Oh, cool, yeah. Yeah. How killer is that, you know?
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
So, just a quick question, and kind of more of a favor. If you remember, if you don't, that's fine. The prayer from Boondock Saints. You still remember that?
Does anybody here doubt that I remember the prayer? I remember fucking lines in foreign languages from Young Indy from 25 fucking years ago. Of course I remember the prayer.
I was hoping you'd say that. Can you do it still in the accent?
I can do it in pick an accent. Pick one. What? Do what? Pick an accent. What? Irish is so easy. What? Beauregard. And shepherds we shall be. To thee, my Lord, for thee. Power hath descended forth from thy hand, that my feet may swiftly carry out thy command. So we shall flow a river forth to thee, and teeming with souls, shall it fucking ever be, big sailors. And nobody catch your feelings for a song. Rita's is gonna chastise me.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, brother.
That was awesome. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
That was lovely.
Yes, ma'am.
What was working with Norman Reedus like?
Say it again.
What was working with Norman Reedus like?
You know,
And what is your name?
it's like
Taylor.
it's like working with a buddy. You know, I mean, and in all honesty, that was the first movie that I got to make with a friend. You know, it's very different whenever you go to job and whatever your job is, the first day on the job, you don't know anybody. You know, you're on your P's and Q's, you're like, I don't know if I can get away with that, I don't know if I can make this joke, I don't know if they're going to be offended by that. With fucking Rita's, it's just like, whoa, this is going to be cool. You know? It's just, you know, you're relaxed from the word go. And that's because, you know, he's been my buddy for a long time. It's like, you know, I make fun of Rita's, but it's because we're friends, you know? And you can do that, you know? I mean, I know for a fact that that cat's got my back. I smack him around, he smacks me around, but let me tell you that cat's got a closet full of dirt on me should he wish to open it. More than I ever have on him. I always let a couple nuggets loose and he never does. God bless you, brother. But he's got trash on me. It's wonderful working with friends, you know? It's just really cool.
Thank you.
Very well.
Hi, Sean. I hear you're a big Elvis fan. And my daughter's name is Lisa Marie.
Yes, that's right.
And
yes.
I was wondering what it was like to meet Priscilla Presley.
Oh yeah.
It was fucking cool, man. It was really...
To Graceland and toured the whole thing?
Of course.
Oh,
Of course.
I went.
First time I went to Graceland was in '93. I don't know if you know, but they make these commemorative $1 silver coins that are year by year. And the first one I have is '93. And they give it to 100 people a year. And it's like, wow. Yeah, I went on New Year's. And I got that '93 coin. But yeah, I've been an Elvis fan for, I mean, the first present that I asked for by name was the '68 comeback special. I wanted the record.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't like, I want a big wheel. It was like, Elvis '68 comeback special. Or whatever I fucking sounded like back then.
Is that why you have the watch like that? Elvis wore something very similar.
No, you know, a buddy of mine made this for me, so I wear it. Yeah, it's funny, you know, this guy's a saddle maker. And you know, anytime somebody says, hey, let me make you a watch band, you're like, okay, fuck. You know, God, it's gonna be bedazzled and shit, I'm gonna have to fucking wear it. You know, and then you're like, you know.
That's very cool because Elvis had one like that.
Yeah, but he made me this, so I think it's pretty cool, so
Yeah.
I wear it. But I've been an Elvis fan since then, and I specifically wanted the '68 comeback special for the acoustic version of Lottie Miss Cloudy.
Oh, yeah, that's really
Fucking epic, if you don't know. Speaking of which, I've always been searching for a digital copy of the acoustic version of Lottie Miss Cloudy, '68 comeback special.
Can you find it?
Well, I have it on vinyl, and Ellie brought me my copy. Boom, ninjas! And if you haven't heard the acoustic version, that's the version.
Yeah.
And I guess they just released it on digital, and I got a copy. Thank you, Ellie.
Thank you, Sean.
Very
for
welcome.
answering
Thank
that.
you.
Very well. Yes, ma'am.
Hi. So you're Norman Reedus' buddy, right? Norman Reedus.
It sounds familiar.
Go by another name.
So
Is he in that Crest commercial in the back in that? Rings a bell. Go ahead.
So how do you feel that he's not here with you right now?
How do I feel that he's doing what?
How do you feel that he's not here with you right now?
I'm fucking crushed. Boy's my partner in crime, man. Let me tell you, as pissed as you guys are, it doesn't photo a fucking candle to me. We were doing Boston together, motherfucker. But, you know, there's good reasons and bad reasons to skip one of these, and it's a good reason. He's doing 999 with Cliffy, Romeo, Clifton Collins. So they're doing a movie together. It's called 999. It's a killer film.
That's why
And so they're on the
Clifton's
set. So it's a good reason to miss it. So we'll have a cool film to look forward to.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thank you very much.
So this is going to be our last question. Sorry, we're running short on time.
Damn, man!
Sorry, guys.
I'll give you one of those 30-minute fucking mohair panties and moonwalker.
Okay, I have a two-part question actually. One was, were you driving in the original Boondock Saints in the scene in the car because Norman wasn't legal to drive?
What do you mean he wasn't able to drive?
He didn't have a license.
No, motherfucker can't drive in my mind. But that's just what I do. I mean, I think I owe it to everybody to tell you exactly what I think. So I do stupid shit like that. I do Beauregard, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? It's like, you're gonna hate me because I... What's that?
Fuck if you rap.
Boom! Ninja! I like that cat right there. But the honest truth is this. It's like, look, you know, I mean, I tell you guys exactly what I feel. I write stories that really happen to me. Love them or hate them. There's plenty of people that like wish fiery death on me, but that's okay. You know what? It's like, if I simply wanted to build a fan base, then I'd spoon feed the good shit. You know, so I don't care. You know what I mean? That's why the only people that are left in here are fucking people that I did. You know what I mean? The way I look at it is it's a big colander sieve for life. It strains out the fucktards. And they can go right in that fucking disposal with a high-speed boom, motherfucker, boom! You don't like my shit? Fucking bounce off. You know? It's like, I hope you have come to Jesus. Well, you know what I mean? It's like I say what I mean, and I mean what I say, and I'm not gonna backpedal away from it. You know, but that's just me.
We love you for that.
I love you too, with a liberal use of that expletive.
Freaking love you.
Thank you. Listen, guys, I said it before.
You're gorgeous.
Say it again.
So are you.
One more. Hang on, let me get my ego out so I can just go. Thank you very much, guys. Listen, I've said it once before and I'll say it again. Thank you guys for all of this. From the bottom of my heart, I leave here with an emotional swelling from this because of all the people that come here and come into a room just to listen to you talk, and it really warms my heart. From the bottom of my heart, thank you guys for everything. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for guys like you. The trouble you traveled for a long way. We have people from Montreal, from Serbia, Japan. Yes, exactly. Serbia. Yes, Serbia. I mean, so it's being on the receiving end of that is something that I hope you guys get to experience one day, because it's an emotional, enriching experience. And thank you guys from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you for all the great questions.
I hope I see you guys soon. Thank you, brother. You the man, homie. Good night, guys.
Come on, don't stand there. I'm gonna, what's his bracelet in his mouth?